Hey, welcome back. Holden Kruzmark made the I-90 trip east, starting at beautiful Paul Giel Field in Winona, then up the hill to Lewiston Auto Field. Good to see you, Holden.
Well, always a pleasure to be here with you guys. And of course, always a pleasure to get some good southeastern Minnesota football in. We'll start the road tour where we ended it out in Lewiston, Altura, where the Cardinals were hosting the Medford Tigers. Picking things up in the second half, and Medford jumped out of the gates. Here comes Josiah Hedenston on the jet sweep as he sets the Tigers up in prime position for the senior Jerome Chavis, who pounds one into the end zone to put Medford up on top. But here come the Cardinals. Blake Schilling on the QB keeper. Look at him go in the open field, leading the LA Charge down near the end zone. A great run would lead to another great play from Schilling. He fakes the run and finds Cole Munt in the end zone. Munt nearly takes me out, but he sneaks in for the score. And look at this. The Lewiston Altura Cardinals are 2-0 on the season as they come from behind to take down Medford in a 19-16 down-to-the-wire thriller. And out in Blooming Prairie, the Awesome Blossoms look well on their way to being a good team, almost as good as last year's team. They run through Wabasha Kellogg 49-0. No score from Cotter, but Rushford Peterson goes on the road and wins 39-18 over Bethlehem Academy. Morris scores the new tonight 11-man Randolph Rockets knock off Hayfield 39-19. No score from ACGE. And there's also no score from NRHEG, but over in beautiful Winona, the number 3 Windhawks were hosting the Faribault Falcons, and Winona was ready to show out, starting on defense. And who else would you expect to see other than big ol' Aaron Witt, who comes up with the football? Winona would settle for a field goal, but here before getting the fireworks started on offense, look at Jackson Niblick on the run, throws an absolute dime to Austin Blinsack, who makes the ridiculous diving grab for the 40-yard score. And Niblick in the offense were just getting warmed up. Next possession, he fumbles the snap but stays with it and finds Sam Kane, who would not be denied, demolishing his way into the end zone. Next Faribault drive, and look who shows up once again. Aaron Witt just rips the ball out of the hands of the Falcons running back, showing you, well, he'll be playing Division I football. That play sets up the Windhawks for yet another score. This time they give the ball to Trevor Pomeroy. He does the dirty work to get in the end zone. And Pomeroy also set a career rushing record at Winona in this game. He goes for 157 yards and 3 touchdowns in this one as the Windhawks raced out to that 24-0 start and cruised to a 38-6 win. And they, too, start the season 2-0 as Faribault falls to 0-2. And like I said, it's always a pleasure to be out here with you guys. Pat, I'll let you get to some more Big Southeast football.
All right, Holden, pair of 1-0 teams met in Austin as the Mankato East Cougars met the Packers. Third quarter, Austin takes control of the game. Andy Chezik rumbles in from the 1-yard line. The Pack have a 28-16 lead. Later, Packers knocking on the door once again. Chezik's number is called again. He's going to muscle his way in for the touchdown to give Austin the 34-16 lead. East answered another short TD run. The Cougars' Leslie Miller gets into the end zone to make the score 34-22 at the end of the third quarter. And Austin gets the victory as we hit the scoreboard. 34-28 is your final, Mr. Paulos.
Out at Mitchell Cunningham Field in Byron, the Bears hosting PEM for homecoming and a sledgehammer there. Both teams looking for their first win of the year. We'll get it going. First quarter, Byron forces a turnover. Sam Connolly scoops it off the turf, and watch the senior go with a nice return for the Bears. Following a quarter change, the Bears pound it in. Austin Freerksen takes it to the crib, and Byron takes a touchdown lead, but the Bulldogs would respond. Check out this pitch and catch. Caden Lamb to Blake Herber. Herber makes a man miss, gets to the outside, then takes it 64 yards to the end zone. And we are tied at 6, but PEM wasn't done. Not even a face mask could stop this touchdown. Gage Hansen in traffic with the catch. Touchdown PEM. But when the dust settled, it was Byron with a 1-point win over PEM 26-25. Elsewhere, Waseca beat down on Norwood Young America 48-0. Now to college football. The Winona State Warriors kick off the 2019 season tomorrow at 1 p.m. at Ultra Federal Credit Union Stadium against Wayne State. The Warriors enter 2019 on the heels of an 8-3 year, but return a roster that has the potential to go all the way to the NCAA Division II playoffs, and their players are ready to take the program to the next level after missing the playoffs and a few key players a year ago.
2 years ago, we made it to the playoffs. Last year, we went 8-3, which is not where we wanted to be. But this year, I think we're ready to take the next step and let it roll and see where it takes us this year.
A lot of confidence, especially getting those younger guys some experience last year. Really gives us the confidence going into the season that if one guy goes down, there's another guy to fill the spot, which is good for a team that's hoping for the playoffs and national championship.
Here in town, the RCTC Yellow Jackets return home after 2 long weeks on the road. The Jackets open their home slate against back-to-back state champs Northland CTC and will sport their new-look air raid offense in Rochester for the very first time. RCTC split their opening 2 road games of the year, and head coach Derek Hintz is happy to be home.
Practice has been real good this week. The guys are ready to play at home. We've traveled the last 2 weeks, 9.5 hours on the bus last week and, 4.5 the week before. So it's kind of nice to be able to stay home and break in our new turf the right way.
It's pretty exciting, actually. We're pretty ready, and I think we're definitely going to take this W.
This week's Super Smash goes out to Caledonia's Elias Dvorak, wasting no time getting to St. Charles' Drew Maloney on the sack. Take another look. Dvorak using a quick first move there to get to the QB, helping the Warriors defense to another strong performance. So thanks to Elias Dvorak for this week's Super Smash.
I'm going to warn everybody now. I'm going to the game in Winona tomorrow.
Oh boy, Eric Show, the showstopper. Better have your guys ready.
Have security ready, right? All right. Hey, Play of the Week's coming up next. Stay with us.